Hello and welcome, I am Arumba. Thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our Holy Roman record race. So I've been looking around a little bit, and it's also been a day since I played, so I had a chance to kind of like reset my thinking and take a look at things with a fresh perspective. I think we are going to pass the Conventicle Act. We don't currently have anything to convert, but there's also, we have no provinces with heretics. And I was thinking about this decision here, and it just seems like it's a very good one. You gain +1 missionary strength versus everything, and you only lose tolerance of heretics, which, if you convert them, then there's no penalty. Now, I've also been thinking pretty heavily on how I want to handle this religion thing. One of the main reasons why I was considering moving to Protestant or Reformed was so we could continue to abuse the Deus Vult, Casus Belli, from taking full religious ideas. If we become the least common religion, let's say, I mean, it's all Catholic, right? If we were to become Reformed, then we would be able to use Deus Vult against all of the Catholics and all of the Protestants. But when I weigh it against the monarch point advantage that being Catholic gives, arguably, not even an argument really, administrative monarch points are the most valuable. And Catholic gives us administrative monarch points because it gives us free stability, like roughly every 10 years. And it basically just allows us to have tons of administrative points. Now, considering we are feeding vassals primarily for growth, maybe diplomatic points are a little bit more important, but then again, I don't know. So anyway, I'm thinking that we might stay Catholic, and then we'll just vassalize the rest of the countries that are in this area. There's not even that many left, really. So we don't need to switch to another religion. So along those lines, I think what we might do is we might vassalize the Papal State. If we're going to stay Catholic, I've read, and somebody had commented, that by vassalizing the Papal State, it gives you 10 papal influence per year, which means that every 10 years you get a stability point, and that's a lot. I mean, if you're at level 2 stability, then the cost to boost your stability up that high is like, what, 200 administrative points? Maybe even more. Alright, well, yeah, so that's going to be our goal with the Papal State. However, that will post over the relationship limit, which I don't like. We are going to integrate Hungary. Let's check out our diplomats. We've got one guy improving relations up here. We're improving with Hungary. We're improving with, I think, Bosnia? No, they're ready to be annexed, okay. I feel like the Emperor Actions tab shouldn't exist if you're talking to a country that's not a prince. Well, no, that's not true. I guess sometimes you could demand unlawful territory from someone who's not in the Empire. Anyway, the other thing I noticed is that we still need to issue an embargo of Great Britain and of our other rival, which is France, so we can get our power projection a little bit higher. If we can get above 50 with this campaign, that would be quite good. We're actually really far ahead, and we have full administrative. We're powering through diplomatic ideas. We switched to diplomatic focus. Okay, I guess we're going to be building some temples then, because I have too many administrative points. At this point, I don't even really care where they are, because they'll all increase force limit. The courthouse, is that worth building? Probably not. Probably better to build a constable. Whoa, those numbers are kind of messed up. Oh, it's still doing that display bug when you first load in. I just loaded in. You didn't notice. Did I mention that already? I think I did. Where it like calculates your production efficiency with like a crazy number. And are there any manufactories we can still build? No. Okay, also we have a whole bunch of wars going on. We'll play on speed 3 for just a moment. Great Britain no longer considers us to be a rival, and the Ottomans have rivaled us. Well, I think we're going to counter-rival the Ottomans, because it's time for them to die. Peace offer from the Livonian Order. Okay, so we've got lots of wars. One war was just with the Papal State. I think we'll be able to integrate somebody quickly enough that I will go ahead and just vassalize the Papal State now. Plus, the other problem is that if we were to conquer it, I wouldn't hold the land personally, but there's a negative modifier for the papacy, the occupation of Rome, and we don't want that. So we'll go ahead and I actually don't know how papal influence would grow if the Papal state didn't exist. So, also we had just hired a whole bunch of mercenaries, which is fine. Our vassal swarm seems a little bit distracted, mostly focusing on Muscovy. I did declare 5 wars. I mean, you can't really fault them for not knowing where to go. Let's suffer no unnecessary attrition, though. These are mostly mercenaries. We'll take the religious regiments. This is a pretty easy decision. We can park you up here. I'm going to have to take care of these rebels for my vassals, because that seems to be like the best use of our troops. They don't seem to always take care of these types of stacks, and you can see little rebel occupations everywhere. It's kind of annoying. Looks like we're doing pretty well against the Smolensk people. There are only like 2 provinces over there, right? Okay, culture here is Russian. Russian is an accepted culture in Novgorod, so I think what I might do is full annex Smolensk myself, maybe? If I did that, full annexation is not even available. What was the casus belli we even used? It's the conquest of Smolensk. Did you move your capital or something? Why were we able to declare a war for your capital? Not weird. Anyway, I need to find a way to get both provinces in one war. I don't want to have to do 2 wars, is my goal. Grab our 4-3, and it's just infantry here, though. Yeah, I think we need a few more guys over there. Let's build some more mercenaries. I don't like that they're all different types. French still have an army that's kind of serious, so I don't want to... I don't know. I guess we're going to send you over. Like that. And then just kind of pray that the French don't come down here and take care of this. Okay, we have 100% against Smolensk now. So how do we want to piece this out? I've got to find a way. Where are they? Up here. So talking to you, I can do full annexation, but that costs Diplo points because I didn't use a CB that allows for me to take the land personally. But if I try to give the land to, I can't do full annexation. And if I give Novgorod Bryansk, they can't core it. I don't want to make him a vassal. We could return something to Lithuania. They're not our vassal yet, though. This is kind of weird. I don't like that you can't do it. Well, I guess we're just going to have to do it in 2 wars. That's the only... I'm not going to pay 100 Diplo points, not when we only have 55. Can't even... I'm not going to wait that long. So yeah, I guess we're going to give this to Chernigov. You're going to give Bryansk to Chernigov, and that'll be just fine. And then next war, we'll have to do it. Alright, whatever. That's 1 country down. We've also got Muscovy, Circassia, and Georgia. And we're returning Novgorod cores in this war. Gotcha. Down here, the Golden Horde. I don't even know where they are. There they are. Golden Horde. They've got a little bit of land over there. I'm not even sure who we're going to feed that to yet. Let's wait till we have some more war scroll. Let the AI go ahead and start carpet sieging a bit more. If you have any inflation to buy down, you should also do that. Since we have that little bit of excess administrative points right now. How are we doing on diplomats? We have 5 and 2 of them are free. You're already well improved. I think we can stop for now. Brittany as well. Hungary. We still need to get up to 190. So, are you annexable? 1527. Yep, perfect. 175 points. Polotsk is the year after. You are the year after. And you are quite a few years away. Okay, quick rundown of our vassals. So we've got Bosnia, who is annexable right now. There are less diplo points than Brittany is, so we'll need to do Brittany first, then Bosnia. Okay. Got it. Byzantium we're going to leave around for a while, because we've got more Ottoman land to feed to them. Actually, don't we already have the annexed subjects penalty? So we can just start them whenever we want. There's no point in waiting. Actually, no. It expires in just a couple months. So we do want to time it. We want to try to time them together. Steel we're going to keep as a friend. Perhaps we should improve relations with them, just to make sure we don't lose that until we want to. Who else are we planning on bringing into the fold peacefully? I think I was looking at Norway. They'll accept vassalization. We'll top them off. Denmark will not accept vassalization, but they are somebody that I do intend to probably peacefully vassalize. These guys are both vassals. There's nothing we can do there. Aragon is still underneath Castile. Wallachia is underneath the Ottomans. Lithuania hates us too much, I think. Actually, no, it's not too bad. I think we can try to get them too. Okay, well let's start improving relations with Lithuania then. Actually, what am I thinking? Man, I'm doing all these peaceful vassalizations because it is faster. Direct conquest gives us free cores though. I suppose doing a little bit of both is good. Oh, you know what? No, shoot, that might be a big mistake. I need my borders to be a prince. And I've peacefully integrated this all of Lithuania. That's good. But now, let's say that we integrate them. It's going to be Austria, right? And then my princes. The princes that I intend to feed all of Asia. And they won't be able to take the land because they won't border that territory. So that's actually not good at all. I might have to somehow get, well, Genoa. We could just feed everything to Genoa. Just make them huge, but we need more than one vassal over here, I think. So maybe what I can do is get Bohemia to the coast, following this path, and have Bohemia jump the lake here. And we could have at least 2 vassals on the east. Siena could come in from the south. Byzantium is not a prince. We'll still be able to core the whole world, but I mean, it's not about whether or not we'll have enough points. It's about how quickly we can do it. And to make it as fast as possible, I think we need to have all of the land be part of the empire, be princes. I hadn't thought about that. I don't know why. I guess I was playing the Polish campaign and I was playing this campaign, and I just kind of mixed them the two in my mind. Okay, so Poland, or Papal State's willing to peace out. Will you just become a vassal? Not yet. Until we finish sieging their capital then. It's going to be a little bit painful no matter what we do. Let me grab the other leader though. Alright, so you become our vassal. You become a vassal of Austria. Give us some money. Sounds good. Okay, let's check out our papal influence gain. Papal influence is at 4.87. So, it's not necessarily like you instantly get it, it's that because you have the capacity to get 200 improved relations with them. So you can get them all the way up to plus 200 very easily. Just kind of guarantees that we get lots. Seems fine. We'll keep them around. Improve relations with them before I forget. Get them up to 200-ish. The plus 50 from being a vassal helps quite a bit. They hate our aggressive expansion, but they'll forget about it eventually. That looks not good. Let's wait until the vassal swarm comes home before we really try to do much to France. So it's still good to return cores to Novgorod, but I definitely shouldn't have done all that. Oh wow, you guys are fast. There goes that stack. Nope, it's gonna let us escape. Still, they're probably gonna move in. Fight this army now. Maintain with Norway. Denmark has civil war. Well, they took a nasty crossing penalty. Unfortunately, we have no leader there. But if they can kind of hold them off, we're rolling pretty well. I'd love to maintain that defender status. I don't think they're going to make it in time. Okay, well they're going to come to Roussillon. Roussillon, and then what? That's mountains, then they'll probably go to the forest. So how about we move into Narbonne? And then they're going to go to Toulouse, most likely. Or maybe they'll just stay there. No, they're going to go to Toulouse. As soon as they get to Toulouse, we'll move in. Fight them in the plains. Jean-Philippe de Vigny. Pretty good leader. But we have a bigger army. Yeah, I think we can handle speed 4 again. I know what I'm doing-ish, but I do think I made some mistakes there. Alright, we're going to go ahead and consolidate, even though it's mostly mercenaries. Split up the army. Let's grab all you guys to Nice. No peace. Alright, I'm going to take a break here, and I'm going to have to think about this, how I want to actually get these princes over to Asia again. If I have to do it with just 2, that'll be a lot of coring for them. I needed to have, like, 5 or 6. Oh well. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you soon.